Welcome back to Pastime Tales. Today, we bring you another thrilling and unbelievable true story. The midnight train carried its secrets through the fog, leaving only echoes in the cold night air. The mastermind behind this audacious enterprise was a sophisticated and meticulous thief. Red ink marks the critical path for the supply train. We must ensure it arrives on schedule. A specialized team of 15 individuals was assembled, a syndicate of experienced operatives. The core of their plan relied on psychological deception. By tampering directly with the automated signaling system, in the heart of the machine, the signal burned, a solitary eye watching the endless night. Weeks before the event, the group acquired a secluded country farmhouse located 27 miles from the target site. The old sacks held more than just letters. They carried the weight of history. As the light flickered to life, at 3 a.m. on August 8, 1963, the Mobile Postal Express hurtled through the countryside.
These men are the backbone of the service, ensuring that neither snow nor rain, nor the rattling of the tracks, keeps the mail from its appointed rounds.
Suddenly, the train driver spotted an unexpected red signal ahead. Believing it to be a routine track delay.
The journey was long, fraught with danger, but we have finally arrived.
From the shadows of the woods, figures approached the locomotive. A crew member stepped down from the train cabin to inspect the signal, only to be met in the darkness. The Istanbul run was never easy. He checked his watch again. 2 minutes until departure, and still no sign. Inside the cabin, a confrontation occurred as the intruders took control of the locomotive operations, securing the area to carry out their strategy without major disruption.
Tower, we are proceeding at maximum authorized speed, requesting clearance for the next block.
Disconnecting the remaining carriages, they moved the locomotive and the primary mail car forward to a secluded bridge location. Gaining access to the mail carriage interior, the group located their objective: over 100 canvas sacks filled with high-denomination currency.
Pull it down, harder! All right, secure the spill, hurry up!
In under 15 minutes, the team organized an efficient chain, transferring over 2 tons of cargo directly into their getaway vehicles. The payload was secured just before dawn. 20 heavy sacks, destination unknown, contents best left unquestioned. They departed into the night with over £2.6 million, a sum equivalent to tens of million today's currency. The convoy pressed deeper into the unforgiving wilderness, the silence broken only by the roar of the engines and the wind through the pines. Arriving at their remote hideout, the team gathered to process their haul. Surrounded by stacks of currency, they began calculating their share and resting after the night's events. And so the game continues. We keep the real currency separate, of course, but the thrill of landing on boardwalk with a hotel remains unmatched, even now. However, news updates soon revealed that law enforcement had established regional checkpoints, narrowing the search zone surrounding their location. The rain was relentless that night, mirroring the storm brewing inside him. He knew they were coming.
News of the event made headlines worldwide. Special investigative branches were mobilized, launching one of the most extensive police operations of the era.
The situation at Whitehall was unprecedented. Inspector Davies knew they had only minutes before the embassy intervened.
Realizing authorities were closing in, the group departed the hideout in haste. In their hurry, key steps to fully clear the premises were overlooked. Out here, the sun doesn't just shine, it judges.
A local resident reported unusual activity at the remote farm. Officers arrived to inspect the vacant property.
Careful application of the dusting powder is crucial on these glass surfaces. Every ridge and whorl must be preserved before the lift can be attempted. Items left behind provided crucial leads. Forensic specialists recovered usable latent fingerprints from game boards, glass bottles, and food containers. After careful comparison under magnification, the identification is confirmed. The record is now officially matched and archived.
Within weeks, investigators identified primary figures involved. One by one, several key individuals were located across various regions.
He thought he got away clean, but the city has long arms, and sooner or later, they always pull you back in.
In 1964, formal proceedings concluded. Court rulings resulted in severe penalties. In light of the overwhelming evidence presented, I hereby sentence the defendants to a term of 30 years in the state penitentiary.
However, the story developed further. Sometime after sentencing, one key figure managed an unexpected departure from a Traveling abroad under alternate identities, he eventually relocated to South America, establishing a new life beyond international legal reach for several decades. As we continue our journey through this tropical paradise, the smiles are everywhere. The principal strategist spent 5 years residing in various international locations under assumed names.
He'd led them on a merry chase across the county, but the sea air couldn't hide him forever. Stand up, gently now.
Despite identifying many involved, a significant portion of the total assets, worth millions today, was never fully accounted for. A relic from a time when paper held true weight. These bills witnessed decades of prosperity and change.
In 2001, after 36 years abroad, the remaining fugitive returned voluntarily to his home country, concluding his long period overseas.
The lead planner served his designated sentence before his release. In later years, he reflected on the event. The rain always brings back the memories. So much time has passed.
The event became one of the most famous historical cases of the 20th century, inspiring books, films, and extensive historical analysis.
The 1960s were a time of unprecedented change, marked by the shadows of the Cold War and the bright promise of space exploration. Today, the location stands quietly in the countryside, a peaceful structure preserving the memory of an extraordinary historical chapter.
This magnificent structure has stood for centuries, a testament to the golden age of steam, silently watching the seasons turn.
What are your thoughts on this famous historical case? Share your perspectives in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, please like, share, and subscribe to Pastime Tales for more fascinating historical stories every week. Thank you for watching.